man, what a beautiful day out here at the golf course. Really put me in the mood to watch a good golf movie.
It does.
How about Caddyshack II?
Oh, I love Caddyshack. The sequel must be even better.
Oh, you're in luck, because it is if you like Jackie Mason instead of Rodney Dangerfield, and Robert Stack instead of Ted Knight, and Jonathan Silverman instead of Michael O'Keefe, and let's not forget Dan Aykroyd instead of Bill Murray.
But then who plays Chevy Chase?
Oh, Chevy Chase still plays Chevy Chase. How about you? You down for a little Caddyshack 2? You know, the shack is back. Caddyshack 2. More Gopher madness. Sorry. Hope you like bad movies, cause here's another fart party!
I think we should just leave it at it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. First up, 1988's Caddyshack II.
8 years after the first movie, they didn't even care what yes.
Directed by Alan Arkush. He also directed another really terrible movie called Heart Beeps. First off, Caddyshack 2 has nothing to do with caddies. You don't even actually see the Caddyshack. The Gopher is back. Maybe it's a new Gopher. I don't know. This time voiced by Frank Welker.
So it just sounds like Slimer and Stripe combined here.
Frank Welker did the voice of Ray Stantz in the Real Ghostbusters cartoon series. And Dan Aykroyd going back and forth with the Gopher. It's like double Ray.
Yeah.
Double Ray Day.
Except both of you suck in this movie.
I know, right? Welcome back to the fart party.
Yep.
Dan Aykroyd. I think Dan Aykroyd has the running tally for the most farts on our show.
Yeah.
We get our intro to Jackie Mason's character playing cards with construction workers on his job site. He's hanging out with Marsha Warfield from Night Court. He's oddly dressed like the Joker. I mean, come on, he's got the life. Then we also have Robert Stack. He's like the bad guy. He's so unfunny in this. And this is a man who is an airplane, for God's sake. Airplane! Yeah. We finally get some golf in this golf movie, and it's Jackie Mason playing with these weird mechanical laser clubs and
homing missiles on the golf balls.
Yeah, what is this? What are they doing? What is he, Inspector Gadget? Like, what is this crap?
The only thing that gets worse than these inventions are the effects to go along with it.
Every time you see a golf ball hit in this movie, it's a bad special effect.
It really is.
The golf balls just zing around. They do
loop-de-loops mid-air.
There's no physics at all to any golf in this film. Jackie Mason wants to become a member of Bushwood.
The rich and the fancy.
Which, it's not even Bushwood from the first one. It looks nothing like Bushwood from the first movie.
It looks nothing. If you put a comparison of Bushwood from Caddyshack and Bushwood from Caddyshack 2.
There's nothing else. It just looks like a completely different place.
And a golf course. That's why it's Caddyshack 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got Chevy Chase too.
Chevy Chase is playing golf in his own mansion.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. The painting of the Ty Webb family is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just Chevy Chase.
Yeah, they're all just a bunch of Chevy Chases.
That's pretty funny.
I think that's how Chevy Chase views the world, by the way.
Yes. That's exactly how he views the world.
Yeah, it's just me, man. It's just Chevy. Jackie Mason's trying to get into the club. They will not let him in the club.
No.
So then he says, you know what? I'm going to talk to my old friend Chevy Chase, and he owns a part of this club, and I'm going to buy it. So he turns around
and turns it into
Jackie's Wacky Golf. So now that Jackie Mason, owns the club and he turned it into
Six Flags.
Yeah, Robert Stack decides, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get him killed. So he finds this demolitions expert played by Mr. Aykroyd. Oh, yeah. You feel that?
Yeah, do you hear that?
Do you smell that?
Oh, God, it's disgusting.
Right?
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from underneath us. Oh. It's something, it's burrowing through the... Oh, it's coming up through the grates!
What's that? It's the Gopher from Caddyshack. Wait, no?
Oh, the Gopher from Caddyshack II.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh, you got a letter for us?
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Gopher.
Thank you, Mr. Gopher.
So nice.
Let's see what this says.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know. Must be important if they sent a Gopher.
Yeah.
Mr. Gower cables, you need cash. Stop. My office instructed to advance you $25,000. Stop.
Yes.
Oh, wait. For the burial of Panda Dan.
What?
Stop.
Hee did he?
Hee-haw. And Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Wait, what happened?
Panda Dan is dead?
Oh my God.
And now, back to Caddyshack II. So, of course, Dan Aykroyd's character is super incompetent.
Yeah.
And he tries to plant a bomb in Jackie Mason's car, which is bomb, it looks exactly like the Penguin's bomb in Batman Returns that he sticks to the bottom of Batmobile.
Yeah.
He puts it on the wrong car. He actually puts it on Robert Stack's car.
Because, of course, they have the same color car and park right next to each other.
Yeah. Kaboom.
Boy.
Jackie Mason lives to annoy the world another day. So Jackie Mason and Robert Stack come up with this plan to have a golf game, and whoever wins gets control of Bushwood.
Yeah.
I guess because they had to make it like the first movie.
Even though it makes no sense.
No sense at all. Just, you know what? Hey, we gotta wrap this movie up. How'd they do it in the first one? Okay.
This movie sucks.
Why, Panda Dan? Why? How could this happen to you?
May we please have a moment of silence for our good pal, Panda Dan. I buried him in my tent and wanted you to have these. House of Mr. Boogity.
Why? 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 Why?
Because he hated you two fart knockers, dang it.
Oh, I am nauseous. 1984's Meatballs Part II. Directed by Ken Widerhorn, who's also known for Return of the Living Dead Part 2, another terrible movie and unnecessary sequel, but probably has the raddest poster ever in the history of film.
So this is called Meatballs Part II. You know, the sequel to the movie Meatballs. You'd think that has something to do with the first movie.
Exactly. This is actually Camp Sasquatch, not Camp North Star from the first movie. There's a juvenile delinquent named Flash that has been sentenced by a judge to be a camp counselor for the summer. That's what he was given as a punishment. So they load him onto the bus. The bus driver, Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman's the bus driver in this movie. So we get to the camp, and the camp's run by Richard Mulligan, who, great television actor,
Yeah.
Soap, Empty Nest. We get a bunch of weirdo campers. You get like a kid who's like into taxidermy.
We got the twins.
You got Fat Kid. You got 80s child star phenomenon Jason Hervey.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a kid in a wheelchair. I mean, it's a fancy wheelchair. It's a real speedy wheelchair. Speaking of cliche, you got the camp across the lake.
Yeah.
The military camp, Camp Patton.
With children with guns.
Yeah.
America. Children have guns.
There's literally a scene where they're passing out little tiny brass knuckles
Yes.
for these kids to just go beat up this guy. And we got John Larroquette at the Camp Patton. Always good to see John Larroquette. John Larroquette is known for Night Court. We just watched Caddyshack II, which had Marsha Warfield from Night Court. Richard Mulligan tries to get this kid, Flash, the troubled kid, to join his boxing program. It's a big thing in this camp. It comes down to this big tournament that they have with the Army camp across the lake every year called Champ of the Lake. It's a big boxing tournament.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So all the campers are settled in, right?
Yeah.
No, wrong. There's still one camper left.
Again, who? It's like a kid fell behind or something?
Kind of.
Kind of. What?
It's Meathead,
Wait, what?
the silly alien whose parents drop him off at camp in a spaceship.
Aliens
What?
in Meatballs Part 2!
God!
Meatballs! Sequel to Meatballs! There's aliens!
It's not Spaceballs! It's Meatballs! And we're also introduced to the chef character,
Yes.
who's like obsessed with cooking horses and stuff
Yeah.
throughout the whole
it's
movie.
weird.
What might be weirder than the horse thing is that
What?
I am the chef, and the chef is me. So, summer camp movie. Business as usual in the camp. The group of misfit campers befriends this gross, disgusting alien, Meathead, who has some kind of magical powers. He has like the powers of making crappy special effects.
This is just worse E.T. It's E.T. with a disabled kid. Oh, wait. Should we leave that in or?
Sure. So while, Camp Sasquatch is partying, getting down, Camp Patton sneaks over from across the lake, and they kind of gank up poor Boomer, the mentally handicapped boxing champion of Camp Sasquatch. Nobody's left to box at the Champ of the Lake competition, except Flash, the troubled kid. Guess what? Camp Patton, they've got Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. Probably the best of the Star Wars prequels, if you ask me. Meathead's magical meaty powers lets Flash fly around the ring
Yes, that happened.
while he's punching poor Ogre in his head. Other than the curveball of an alien in this movie,
Yeah.
it's your basic camp movie.
Yeah.
It's like we've seen these all before.
Yeah.
there's really nothing new. There's nothing different. There's nothing exciting.
There's nothing funny. Movies like, yes, Caddyshack II, Meatballs Part II, is proof that Hollywood needs original content.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that Hollywood abandoned that concept years ago. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be a sequel. There's always going to be a remake. There's always going to be a reboot. They're all going to get made!
Up all night, watching some bad movies. Why you gotta be so uptight? Can't escape the pop party. Up all night, watching some bad movies. Why you gotta be so uptight? Can't escape the pop party. Do what you like. I'll be watching back at me. When it's all over, bring on RoboCop 3.
Dance for me, dance. Soon I shall have my revenge. Boogity, boogity, boo.
That was a good fart party.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good work.
Yes, good job.
I was talking to the cat. You did all right.